Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Charlie and Brandy, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Charlie's ability to understand and respond to her formal on-leash obedience commands. The little corrections and lots of motivations that we give her when we're working with her, and the training equipment that we're using. Brandy is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and she keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in her right hand. That leaves her left hand free to give any little adjustment that's needed, and the only adjustment that we give here at school is a little tug and release on the training collar. And that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Rich will be introducing you to your training equipment and teaching you how to use it properly during your follow-up training session. Now Charlie's sitting very nicely at Brandy's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. The command is Charlie, heel. And this is nothing more than proper leash walking. Not forging ahead or lagging behind, but staying right with her trainer when she's walking, taking her lead from Brandy, and each time that Brandy stops her feet, Charlie's been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for her next command. So when you're going on walks with her and you stop to talk to someone or you stop to cross the street, she should be sitting automatically without being told to wait for her next command. And we're not going to be dragging out this video because it's 103 the heat index here, so we don't want her to have a heat problem. Nice automatic sit. Now the next command that we're going to demonstrate is the sit stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, you do not use her name. You can practice your sit stays indoors as well as outdoors, and when you return, you walk counterclockwise all the way around her. You stop at her shoulders, and then you give her another command. You want to control her head. Keep her head up off the ground as much as you possibly can when walking. Brandy leaves her in another sit stay. And this time she's going to demonstrate the recall or the come on command. And Charlie should come right in front and sit, which she did beautifully. And what we're working on is eliminating the jumping. Brandy's just going to heel her back around in a circle. And she's going to demonstrate that command again for us. Brandy leaves her in a sit stay. She walks out to the end of her training leash. She uses her name in a happy voice. And Charlie doesn't get praised until she's sitting. Now the next commands that we're going to be demonstrating for you are a series of down commands. And there are 2 different down commands. You always have your dog seated first before you attempt to put her into a down. This is your down from a heel position. Left open palm straight down toward the ground on the one-word command to down. Stay. Your long down stay when you're practicing in home, practice indoors until this heat breaks. You're going to work up to a 3 to 5 minute long down stay right in your living room. When Brandy returns back, she returned exactly as she did on the sit stay. She has her sit, down, and stay. Fortunately, we're in the shade. Brandy calls her out of that down. She comes right in and sits, and she goes back to heel. And the very last command that we're going to demonstrate for you is the down from a distance. So you leave her in a sit stay and you turn to face her. You're going to use your right hand to give the command and drop her into a down from a distance. Now she's a little slow on these downs, but she has to complete them and she obviously knows them. So make sure that you're enforcing it and not letting her get away with not doing something that she doesn't particularly want to do. Now this is an abridged version of all of her obedience commands, and I'm sure that Rich tomorrow will be able to demonstrate these commands in the comfort of air conditioning. We wanted to have a little bit broader view so you could see her do all of her commands. She has come such a long way while she's been with us at school, and we're very proud of her. We want to thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company, and we will see you very soon.